Welcome back to the next video. In this video, again, we are going to discuss one programming example in order to understand the pointer concepts in great detail. So this is a main function. So we are declaring some variables in this main function. And the variable a is of float type. We are assigning 10.4 to a. With this is what will happen in memory. So with this statement, compiler will allocate the memory required to store a float type value. That is, let's say 4 bytes of memory will be allocated or reserved starting from, let's say, location 2040. Contiguous 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. This 2040 is the address of the first byte of these 4 bytes. So 2040 till 2043, right? These 4 bytes will be named as A, right? So this memory location, 4 byte memory location, will be named as A, and 10.4 will be stored in that memory location, right? This is what will happen in memory. Now we are declaring two more variables. Those variables are pointers now. First is pointer B, second is pointer C, right? And these are float type pointers. That means B is capable of holding the address of the float type variable. C is also capable of storing address of another float type variable. So with this is what will happen in memory. So this we have not yet assigned, but memory will be reserved. How many bytes a pointer require? Pointer require 8 bytes of memory. So 8 bytes will be reserved, let's say starting from 3000 until 3007, and those will be named as B. And for C, again 8 bytes will be reserved starting from 5000 till 5007, and those will be named as C. Now we are going to, as B and C are pointers of float type and A is a variable of float type, we will store address of A in B and C. So how will I get the address of A? By using address of operator. Address of A will give me the address of A, that is 2040. So 2040 I will assign to B. So this is what will happen in memory with this statement. Now I want to assign again the address of A is 2040 that I want to assign to C. So I can do it by saying C equal to AND A, or I can directly say C is equal to B, because the value of B is address of A, that is 2040. So B is nothing but 2040. B, this will give me value of B. Value of B is 2040. So this value I'll get. So I'll assign that to C. So C will also get 2040. Now let's print the address of A, right? So how can I print the address of A? By one way is I can use the address of operator and A, and I'll be able to print the value of A. So this and A will print 2040. So %p is a format specifier to print the address. Now other ways, B is also storing the value of the address of A. So I can simply say B, right? So if I say B, I'll get the value of B, which is the address of A, right? So I will say B, this will print 2040, right? So %p is a format specifier for this also. And I'll say C is also holding the address of A. So I'll simply say C, right? So this will also print 2040. Again, the format specifier is %p, because these are addresses. These are addresses. To print the addresses, the format specifier is %p. So this statement will print the address of A. Different ways to print the address of A. Now let's print the value of A. How can I print the value of A? By simply saying A. If I say printf A, I'll get 10.4 like this, right? As this value is a float value, I'll use format specifier %f. So this will print 10.4. Right? Now one more way is I will use the dereference operator, right? To this dereference operator, I'll pass the address of A. Right? How can I get the address of A? By saying AND A. This one. So this will give me address of A, which is 2040. Right? So this becomes star 2040, star 2040. So this star means is a dereference operator here. This says that value at address 2040. What is the value at address 2040? 10.4. So I'll get 10.4 here. Right? Again star B. Star B means value at address which is there in B. What is the address in B? 2040. What is the value at 2040? 10.4. Again 10.4. That means now I am using pointer. When a pointer is pointing to a variable, if you want to get the value at of the variable, just say star and the pointer. Star and the pointer, you will get the value of the variable to which this pointer is pointing to. So B is pointing to A. If I say star B, I'll get the value of A. Similarly, C is pointing to A because C is holding address of A. So I can say again in the same fashion, I can say star C. It says that value at address which is there in C. So this operator is value at address which is there in C. What is the address in C? 2040. Value at address 2040 is 10.4. That means both B and C are pointing to A, right? If you want to get the value of A, simply say star C. And all these values are floating point values. That's why we'll use the format specifier %f. So this is it for this video. Stay tuned. Thank you.